Stupid cord. Alright, so from what I'm hearing, notifications are working again. So here's the real test. We're going live. Let's see if people actually got notified. We shall find out shortly. It's been a long day, guys. You're gonna hear a pop. You're gonna hear a pop. Okay, maybe not so bad. Sorry, I had to move the mic. Give me 1 sec, guys. So it looks like we are getting notifications. Everybody's popped in. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, YouTube doing their part. I've been doing my part. It's about daggum time YouTube started doing theirs. Alright, so I've decided on, we're going to be doing the Sunbelt this evening. Voting on logos. So let me write them down. And actually, I'm going to add Liberty into the Sunbelt. So, there's, I think, 6 or 7 independents. And that would just make the seating weird. So I threw in Notre Dame to ACC because they were a full member last year anyways. And that's who they're affiliated. And then yesterday, I added UConn, Army, and UMass to the AAC. So I'm going to go ahead and add Liberty to the Sun Belt. So let me write these down real quick, guys. But yeah, I am extremely happy that YouTube is actually doing what they're supposed to do. And on that note, I forgot to turn off my sound. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, there we go. Now it's off. Alright, so let me write these down real quick. Liberty. If you just joined us and you're not sure what's going on, what we've been doing is voting on the best logos of each conference, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create brackets for all 130 teams in FBS. So, but you can't have brackets without seeding. So that's what the lives are going to do. We're doing seedings, and we've done all 5 Power 5 conferences. Now we're on the group of 5. I'm almost done, I promise. Give me 1 more minute. Arkansas. Sunbelt has some interesting logos, for sure. Alright, so we got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The crazy thing is, I didn't know the Sunbelt only had 10 teams in it, because I thought a conference had to have 12 to have a championship game, but then the Big 12 did it, so, you know, that rule just kind of threw me off. But on this one, they're going to have 11 because I'm throwing Liberty in there, alright? Wisconsin fan is voting on Conference USA. We're doing Sunbelt on this one, bud. But, if you want to keep that for Conference USA, I will mark it down for Conference USA. We're doing Sunbelt today, so you can either change that Super Chat to something else for the Sunbelt, or you can keep that for Conference USA. So, new people, if you don't know what's going on, we're voting best logos in the Sunbelt, this particular conference. 2 ways to vote, basically. Number 1, you leave a comment in the chat. That counts for 1 vote. The second way is the end-all, beat-all. You super chat a team into a spot. It cannot be voted out. It cannot be changed. It will not be voted on. So if you feel strongly about a team in a certain spot, as long as that spot hasn't been already taken by another super chat, you're good to go. Super chats cannot be outvoted. I try to make it the highest value because that's your hard-earned money, and you are supporting the channel with money. So I try to make it, even more special. Simple rules. Vote in the chat. That's one vote. And super chat is end all be all. So I want to double check with Wisconsin fan. He already super chatted, but he said Marshall for Conference USA. So I don't know if he wants to keep that for Conference USA or change that to another vote. So right now we're voting on first place, and we already have. Let's see, the real Big Lee. He's already voted Georgia Southern first place. So that's one. Wisconsin fan going to keep up Marshall. That's fine. I will mark that down for Conference USA. Give me one. All right, I got you, bud. So here we go. Georgia Southern now has 2 votes, and Coastal Carolina has 1 vote. Very good. I like it already. By the way, I'll go over the options again. I'm adding Liberty because they're independent, and we're not doing that. So here we go. I'm throwing Liberty in the Sun Belt, so they're included. Coastal Carolina, Appalachian State, Georgia State, Georgia Southern, Troy, Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. Some of y'all might know them as Louisiana Lafayette, but they've officially changed their name. They are Louisiana University. South Alabama, Texas State, Arkansas State, and UL Monroe. So here we go. Got 2. Do I have a chart? I mean, you know what? Now that YouTube is actually notifying, I could have done a screen share to where you could see me on the screen. Because if I show you on my monitor now, the whiteness of the background wouldn't translate. So the only way to do it would be to Google it. I don't want to risk jumping off and back on to screen share. I mean, I like screen sharing. Don't get me wrong. I love screen sharing. But at the time, nobody was getting notified. And whenever I would do phones, more people were getting notified. So that's why I've been doing it like this. I'll try screen share in the future because we are getting into the group of 5 and their logos are less known. So if you want to go Google it, that's fine. However you want to do it. You know what? I'm going to try real quick to see how this looks. Y'all bear with me. I'm just going to see how this looks. Give me 1 second here. Yep, I bumped it. I know. Let's see how that looks. See how that white... Yeah, and I bumped the mic. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not going to work. But I did try. At least give me points for that. And I bumped the mic, and I bumped the phone, so I did a bunch of stuff right there. A for effort, right? Alright, let me see. Yeah, too much glare. Exactly. But now that we're in the group of 5, I will definitely screen share next time because I didn't, I forget that these are less known. Alright, so here we go. 2 for Georgia Southern, or wait. Let me go back up. 1, another one for Coastal Carolina. Georgia Southern, Coastal. Coastal has 2, okay. Georgia Southern has 2. Let's see. JoJo, that's 3 for Coastal. I might try lowering the light. That's not a bad idea. Neo goes Coastal. So right now the vote is 4-2 in favor of Coastal. Give me 1 second. Let me try to go on settings real quick. But right now the vote is pretty close, guys. Pretty close. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nope. Well, it won't show it. That's weird. Crap. Well, whenever I get off here, I'll try to figure that out. I just don't want to waste too much time doing that. Anyways, any more votes? So we got 4-2 Coastal Carolina over Georgia Southern for first place in the Sun Belt. And that does include Liberty. I thought I saw something real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Jim, did you join? Because I'm seeing my logo beside. I think that's one of the perks. I think you joined. I like that. Yeah. He hit the join option. Yeah, that. Now you're supporting, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And I like that logo. That looks really good. Really good. Love it. Alright, so let's get back to voting. We're still at, if you haven't voted, thank you, Wisconsin fan, for listing all the options. If you haven't voted, it's not too late. Who has the best logo between Liberty, Coastal Carolina, App State, Georgia Southern, Troy, Louisiana, South Alabama, Texas State, Arkansas State, and UL Monroe? The join button is on the actual YouTube page. Like, whenever you go to my YouTube page, that's where the join button is. It's where it should be. It might not really be there. I don't know. I think it was there the last time I checked. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that basketball. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put you and I'm picking my moderators right now, so give me 1 second. Basketball Legend, that should give you more options. Give me 1 second. So I want basketball fan and Wisconsin fan, and where's Jim? Jim, yes. Well, maybe not. There you go. I didn't know that was even a thing. Like, sometimes I've gone over to Lou and I've super chatted to him like, I don't know, 3-4 times, like big ones too, like $5. So but there was one time where I was super chat and it would send the money, but it wouldn't do my message. That's weird. So I don't know. But anyways, if you haven't voted, go ahead and vote, and don't forget to hit the like button. That's not for, my ego or anything like that. What that does is that pings on the YouTube algorithm, and it's more likely to get suggested. So likes actually do help get more viewers in here. Let's see. We're voting on the SunTrust Bank. We're voting on the Sunbelt best logo. Right now it's Coastal Carolina 4-2 over Georgia Southern, and your options are Liberty, Coastal Carolina, Appalachian State, Georgia Southern, Troy, Louisiana, South Alabama, Texas State, Arkansas State, and UL Monroe. That is how it goes. I don't know, Basketball Legend. That's weird. That's just weird. Strange. Yeah, for a vote, all you do is type in your choice in the comment section. That's it. Jim says, of course I joined you. You have, in my opinion, the most fun and therefore the best college football channel on YouTube. See, that's what I'm talking about. Having fun. Like, I don't know everything. I mean, I do the best I can and I have fun at it. That's what you're going to get here. Am I always going to be right? No, I'm not. But I will always give you my best effort. That is for sure. So we have a new number one that cannot be voted out. Bama Banker super chatted. Appreciate the super chat, by the way. South Alabama first. I did not see that one coming. I will be totally honest with you. I did not see that one coming, but that's what these votes are all about. Curveballs. And that was a big one. And I love it. South Alabama off the board. First place off the board as well. I think I forgot. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to think. Who was it? Wisconsin fan, I think. Yeah, Wisconsin fan. Thank you for your super chat. And I did mark Marshall as number one in the Conference USA. So, yeah, Coastal's not going to get number one, but I'm going to keep the same votes. We're just moving it down a spot. Number two. Coastal Carolina still leads 4-2 if anybody else wants to vote. Anybody else want to vote? So it looks like Coastal will get second place if nobody else votes. Thanks, guys, for supporting the channel, hitting that super chat button, hitting that join button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, chatting. Every little thing you do helps the channel, I promise. And I notice. I really do. So I'm about to call it out. If anybody else wants to vote, now is the time. We are voting second place. Who has the best logo out of Liberty, Coastal Carolina, App State, Georgia Southern, Troy, Louisiana, Texas State, Arkansas State, and UL Monroe. Here we go. Mike Vick, you're in the house. You want to vote, man? Right now, it's Coastal Carolina 4-2 over Georgia Southern. I mean, it won't really swing anything either way. Super chat would, but I mean, you can still let your voice be heard, you know. Georgia Southern, there you go. So actually, you know, that tightens it up a bit. If you haven't voted, you can make a difference right now. Right now. Your name is in blue and it has a wrench because you are a moderator. And what that does is you're going to help me. Not obliged or anything like that. I didn't mean it like that. Let me reword that. You are able to help me make sure nobody posts anything stupid that could get this live stream taken down. That's it. And Basketball Legend is flipping. That's huge. That is huge. So now Georgia Southern is up 4-3. This is tight, folks. This is tight. Georgia Southern 4-3. If anybody wants to vote, I'm about to close this out right now. All right, here we go. 4-3, Georgia Southern for second place. South Alabama was super chatted in the first place. So, going once, going twice. Georgia Southern. Mike Vick comes in the house and he changes the whole thing. Coastal Carolina had that thing locked up. He comes in, he votes Georgia Southern, and gets somebody else to flip. That's how it works. Good job, Mike Vick. That was awesome. You changed the game right there. Love it. All right, now we're on to third place. Georgia Southern off the board. We already have a vote for Coastal Carolina. I saw you, man. I saw you. JoJo, Coastal, first one in. Scott, Coastal. Are we going to landslide Coastal in? Let's go. Coastal, Basketball Legend. Good job. Here we go. Looks like Coastal might slam dunk this one in. Neo, Coastal, Mike Vick, Coastal. That's 5. Keep them coming, guys. And I'm not talking about Coastal. I'm talking about votes. Wisconsin fan, Coastal. That's 6. We're actually approaching record territory here as far as one team getting the most votes. That's the tie for most votes for one team at 6. So if you haven't voted and you want to vote Coastal, now is the time, and Coastal will set a record for most votes for a team. Right now they got 6, I believe. Yeah, so we got 11 people watching and 6 votes for Coastal. All you got to do is type in your vote. That's it. That counts. Bama Banker, Coastal. Yes, they now have the record unless somebody flips. Joey, Coastal. Wait, 7-1. Did somebody vote for somebody else? Where did I miss that? Oh, no. Wait. No, JoJo voted Liberty for 2nd. He's going, he flipped to Coastal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo, that's 8. Wow. Oh, Jim Hamrick. I missed that. I'm sorry, bud. I did not see that. Hold on, let me go up. No, I think he was saying for the next, because before that... Hold on, I might be wrong. No, I think you're right, man. Yeah, I think Jim did vote for Arkansas State. I'm sorry, I missed that. Yeah, my bad. Alright, so, but Coastal still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-1. For Arkansas State. So I'm about to close this. That was a landslide. I don't think I've ever seen that. Alright, so Coastal Carolina for 3rd place. Going once, going twice. Coastal Carolina for 3rd place. Where the heck is Pizza Woman? Usually she's here by now. Alright, moving on to 4th place. Here we go. 4th place. We got Liberty, App State, Georgia State, Troy, Louisiana, Texas State, Arkansas State, and UL Monroe left. Who you got for 3rd place? JoJo has already voted Liberty. Yes, I see you, JoJo. Joey votes for Liberty. So JoJo and Joey, Liberty. Who's in 2nd? Georgia Southern got 2nd place. Mike Vick's going Arkansas State. That's not a bad vote, actually. Neo's going Troy. Scott's going Liberty. So right now, Liberty's up 3-1. Liberty's got 3. Troy's got 1. And Arkansas State's got 1. Arkansas State's got a good logo. That is fierce. We got one for Louisiana, and Troy now has 2. So Liberty's lead slimmed. So does Arkansas State, only up by 1. Liberty up by 1. So we got Liberty with 3, Troy with 2, Louisiana with 1, and Arkansas State with 2. By the way, y'all feel free to go back in the comments and check and correct me if I'm wrong. And Basketball Legend is changing from Troy, which takes them down to 1, and switches to Arkansas State. 3-1. There we go. Joey says, LOL Basketball Legend would make my wife happy. She says I live for Jimmy D and you too. Oh, that's funny, man. I love it. Hey, let me know how that cabin sale's going on, man. I'm happy for you. That's a good deal for you, man. We'll always find a way to come up to Morgantown. Something bit me, I think. So right now it's a T. Tie. I was thinking of tie and 3 at the same time, and it came out T. It's a tie. Liberty has 3, Arkansas State has 3, and Louisiana has 1. Somebody can flip, somebody can super chat, or I can flip a coin. Up to y'all. Liberty has 3 votes, Louisiana has 1 vote, and Arkansas State has 3 votes. Let's see what happens here. Wisconsin fan goes Arkansas State. Who are you? Okay, so he takes his vote off of Louisiana. It goes to Arkansas State. And Bama Banker goes Arkansas State. So Arkansas State is actually in the lead 5-3 now. Last chance if you want to vote. Last chance. All right, Arkansas State for 4th place. Going once. Going twice. It's going to be Arkansas State for 4th place. I agree with that one. They do have a good logo. You'll have good taste on that one. On to 5th place. We have Liberty. We have App State, Georgia State, Troy, Louisiana, Texas State, and UL Monroe. Joey says, I'll have to be honest. I know very little about these logos, but I'm here and I'm wearing pants, so consider yourself lucky. Thank you for sharing that. Mike Vick says, did y'all see my rendition of the national anthem? I did not, but I will check it out. Wasn't Whitney Houston, but it was close. Got some pipes, man. I hear you. The Real Big Lee says Georgia State. Mike Vick says ULL, so I'm thinking Louisiana, right? Because that they used to be Lafayette. So Joey's sticking with Liberty. Scott says ULL, so that's 2. Jim goes Georgia State. This one's close too, guys. 2 to 2 to 1. 2. And Louisiana. And JoJo Bugs super chats. Me and Mrs. Bugs agree on Troy. So in the comment section, JoJo, you don't have to re-super chat. Are you saying you want Troy in 5th place, or now remember, with the super chat, you can put them anywhere. So if you wanted to slide them up to 2nd, you could do that and then bump everybody down. So where, in a regular chat, where do you want Troy? Do you want them in 5th, or do you want them higher? What spot do you want them? We're voting on 5th, so if that's where you want them, that's where I'll put them. But if you want them higher, I'll put them there too. You don't have to super chat again. You've already done that. Regular chat, I just need to know where you want Troy. Troy does have a pretty cool logo. They have the T that looks like a sword. That's pretty. Somebody thought on that one. That one's a good one. And of course, their mascots, the Trojans, the Troy Trojans. So yeah. All right. So JoJo wants them after Coastal Carolina. Oh, that's very interesting. All right. So that means Arkansas State gets bumped down to 5th, and Troy will take 4th. Well done, sir. Not gonna lie, well done. So we'll keep the votes the way they were. Let me see if anybody. So now we're just voting on 6th place. Right now it's Louisiana 3, Georgia State 2, Liberty 1. If you want to help me out. So Joey's switching to ULL. Where were you, Joey? You were Liberty. So Liberty is going over to Louisiana. That means Louisiana now has 4. Um, Wisconsin, ULL. Wait. Let me see. Okay, so you already voted. Basketball legend ULL. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Louisiana and Georgia State. What's going on, Troy? How you doing, bud? All we're doing right now is voting on Sunbelt logos. We're all the way down to 6th place. The logos that are left: Liberty, Appalachian State, Georgia State, Louisiana, Texas Tech, and UL Monroe. Just let me know which one you think is the best. I heard an Auburn preacher tell that joke before. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Coastal Carolina had 8 votes. It would take more than that to break the record. But I mean, I think we would still have enough people in. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 13 watching, only 8 votes. Yeah, there's technically still enough to break that. Mike Vick, Troy was actually super chatted into 4th place, so Troy is off the board. Troy McNeil is voting Georgia State. So that's 3 for Georgia State, 6 for Louisiana. What say you, Mike Vick? Troy's off the board. We got Liberty, App State, Georgia State, Louisiana, Texas State, and UL Monroe. I know you want to vote. Oh, Mike Vick goes UL Monroe. That's funny. The real big lead, Georgia State. That made it tighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to 4. Yeah, hit that like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm and gets the video suggested more and gets more people in here. More people to vote. This is a crazy one. 6 places all over the place. You got Louisiana with 6 votes. You got Georgia State with 4 votes. And then you have little old UL Monroe with 1 vote. And Mike Vick changes to Louisiana. So now Louisiana has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. JoJo goes Louisiana. Louisiana, I think hold on, let me make sure he hasn't already voted. No, I think he has. Wow. Alright, so here's the alert. Louisiana has just tied Coastal Carolina for the record number of votes. So here's the deal, guys. It looks like Louisiana's going to get it, alright? That's a done deal. So those of you that have either not voted, or if you voted for Georgia State, if you flip over to Louisiana, they grab the record. Or if you haven't voted and you want to vote for Louisiana and be the record breaker, that's all it takes. 1 vote and they break the record for the most votes for a team, beating Coastal Carolina. Let's see what happens real quick. I'm sorry about the phone shaking, but that's the only way I can keep up with the comments, because whenever you're doing a live on your phone, it doesn't automatically refresh. You gotta check yourself. It's stupid. Joey goes Raging Cajuns. Let me just double check and see if you voted yet, Joey. That's all. That's all. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Let's see. No. No, he has not. So I think that broke it. Yep, that broke it. Louisiana with 9 votes breaks the record. So I'll call it out. With 9 votes, Louisiana for 6th place, going once, going twice. Wait. No for 7th. Huh? What did I miss? Jim's switching to Louisiana, so that makes 10, I think. But I think we're going for 6th place, right? I mean, the voting's over. Yeah, you're right about that. Now I'm confused because okay, Joey took it up. Never mind. Okay, so we got it figured out. Yeah, going once, going twice. Louisiana by a landslide record. There we go. So Louisiana is off the board. Now it's on to 7th place. Liberty, App State, Georgia State, Texas State, and UL Monroe. That's who we have left. Who y'all got? I don't know how y'all are doing, but I'm doing fantastic. I'm just glad the notifications are working. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Like, people actually voting, people showing up. They get that notification, bam, they're here. The real big Lee, he's voted App State. Give me 1 second, I'll say him again. So we got App State, UL Monroe, Liberty again, and App State, and Georgia State. All right, so I'll re-say them now. Liberty, Appalachian State, Georgia State, Texas State, and UL Monroe. Those are what's left. Let me go back and make sure I got this count right. Well, that zoomed in on me. Why did it do that? There we go. There we go. Let me zoom a little bit back out. Stop doing that. There we go. Alright, so here we go. One for App State. One for UL Monroe. One for Liberty. Another for App State. One for Georgia State. Is it 3 for Liberty? Yeah, that's 3 for Liberty. Okay. Another for Georgia State, that's 2. And another for Liberty. So it looks like the way we stand here is Liberty's got 4, App State's got 2, Georgia State's got 2, and UL Monroe has 1. Hey, how did y'all like that zoom in thing? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I didn't even know I could do that. Loud pop, sorry. Twisting. Excuse me. So right now, Liberty has 4 votes. Appalachian State, 2 votes. Georgia State, 2 votes. And UL Monroe has 1 vote. I thought Liberty has 4 votes. I think Liberty has 4 votes. Let me go back and check. You might be right. That's 1 for Joey. 2, 3, 4. Well, now it's 4. Bama Banker. Yeah. You were right, though, Wisconsin fan. My bad. 4 for Liberty. I swear my wife knows when I'm on a live show. She's trying to call me again. Yeah, I'm happy the notifications are working. So Liberty has 4, App State 2, Georgia State 2, and UL Monroe 1. Does anybody else want to vote before we lock this in? You know what's hilarious? Liberty's not even part of the Sun Belt, but I had to throw them in there because they're an independent, and that would just be crazy for my brackets. Can't do it. All right, so Liberty for 7th place, going once, going twice. Y'all give me a second. Sorry, I at least had to text her. All right, so here we go. Yeah, it froze because I had to text her. Yeah. So let me mark Liberty off. 8th place, App State, Georgia State, Texas State, UL Monroe. And I think we already have a vote for Texas State. Yes, Joey, Texas State. There's one. Yeah, I had to text my wife because she was blowing up my phone. Another one for Georgia State. So right now, Georgia State has two. Quick reminder, App State, Georgia State, Texas State, UM Monroe. Just four, guys, just four. Mike Vick is staying with UM Monroe. I like it. I like it. He's not a flipper. Another Georgia State. Ooh, Joey, you scared me there for a second, man. Wisconsin fan minus Pitt. Got to love those Panthers. Not. Of course not. Georgia's going to Texas State. I actually like Texas State. That Bobcat logo that you see. Dadgummit, she's calling me again. Hold on, guys. It's probably going to disconnect. So, it'll freeze. Just hold on. Okay, that was for nothing. She is actually butt dialing me. Yeah. That was for nothing. I made y'all freeze for nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Georgia State's got 4. So, the vote is Georgia State 4, Texas State 1, UL Monroe. Does anybody else want to vote? Anybody else want to vote? We're voting on 8th place in the Sun Belt. Appalachian State, Georgia State, Texas State, and UL Monroe. That's who we have left. That is who we have left. And I do like the Texas State logo. I think it's pretty badass myself. Rice Farrell going UL Monroe, which makes 2. Anybody else want to vote? All you gotta do is leave a comment in the chat, and that counts as a vote. Bama Baker going Georgia State. Let me just double check on that, Bama Baker. Not trying to disrespect you. All right, yeah, you're good. So that's 5 for Georgia State. That's not bad. Not bad. Georgia State was 5. UM Monroe with 2, and Texas State with 1. I'm about to close this, guys. So if you want to vote, do it now. Georgia State for 8th place, going once, going twice. Done. Very good. You are being very decisive tonight. I like that. That is awesome. Now we're down to just 3 players in this. So Texas State has a standing vote until they do get voted in. The 3 remaining, App State, Texas State, UL Monroe. App State, Texas State, UL Monroe. And this is for 9th place. Who y'all got? Yeah, she's still butt dialing me. Bless her heart. Mike Vick is staying with UL Monroe. So here's Wisconsin 100's fandom, how it breaks up. 30% Marquette, 20% West Virginia, 20% Wisconsin, 15% Marshall, 5% Notre Dame, 5% Tennessee, and 5% Alabama. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So, we got to vote for App State. Very good. So, if I'm looking at this right, so what? So that means we have a vote for Georgia State. No, Georgia State's already off the board. My bad. UL Monroe, and Joey's going UL Monroe. He's helping my boy Mike Vick. By the way, Michael Vick, or Mike Vick, has his own YouTube channel. Go check it out. Support him. Hit that subscribe button. He works very hard on that channel. And he came to Atlanta for the Slav Olympics and participated. So, yeah. Go check him out whenever you get a chance. And he comes over here and supports me whenever he can. So right now, App State's got 1 vote. Texas State has 1 vote. UL Monroe has 2 votes. Bama Banker goes UL Monroe, so that makes 3. App State gets another vote. So now it stands App State 2, Texas State 1, UL Monroe 3. And of course, anybody can super chat a team into any spot except for first place and 4th place. So first place is taken, 4th place is taken. And on top of that, South Alabama is taken, and Troy is taken. So you wouldn't be able to chat. You wouldn't be able to super chat South Alabama or Troy. Not possible. And you wouldn't be able to super chat anybody into 1st or 4th place. All right. So exactly, JoJo. Shout out to Vic too. Troy is going to go with UL Monroe. Wisconsin fan, UL Monroe. That is 5 votes. That's pretty strong right there. Pretty strong for UL Monroe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you are correct, Wisconsin fan. Yep. And actually, Wisconsin fan, yeah, I'm doing a live show. What do you need? By the way, Wisconsin fan, him and his dad do a YouTube channel, and they go around to different stadiums. So I don't want to say the name wrong because it probably wouldn't do it justice anyway. So Wisconsin fan, if you want to type in the name of your YouTube channel, you have my blessing. You may do so, bud. Alright, so UL Monroe with 5 votes, Texas State with 1 vote, and App State with 2 votes. I am about to close this for 9th place. Going once, going twice, done. Alright, so this is the last one right here, guys. It is a battle for 10th place to stay out of 11th place. App State and Texas State.
Obviously it does.
There you go. That's his YouTube channel. So, who has the better logo? App State or Texas State? And Texas State has that standing vote. I got you, man. I got you. I remembered. Who has the best logo between App State and Texas State? Rise is going App State. So right now it is 1-1. This one might be a battle, guys. This one might be a battle. We're down to 2. So I gotta stay on top of this one. Another one for App State. Another one for Texas State. So that's 2 for App and 2 for Texas because of the outstanding vote for Texas as well. So it is now 3-2 Texas State. I am trying to stay on top of this one, guys. Another one for Texas State. Another one for Texas State. So it is now 5-2. That's my rationale, Wisconsin fan. I can't vote App State because, you know, their mascot is a Mountaineer too, so I just stay out of it. JoJo goes Texas State. Jim goes App State. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Texas State and 3 for App State. Texas State getting the votes on this one, guys. Well, if you want mod rise, that's no problem. Hold on. It'll let me now. No, it won't let me right this second. Whenever this one is over, I will add you. You can't have too many mods as long as you trust them. Now, if you don't trust them, then that's different. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 5 for Texas State? I thought I counted 6. Huh? Maybe somebody voted twice. Let me see here. It's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 for App State right there. Yeah, 6. All right, there you go. And JoJo, Texas State. Yeah, there you go. JoJo says switch his, so he had Texas State, so that takes Texas State down to 5, and that adds 1 to App State, so it's 5-4 now. Much closer. No, you're good. I mean, it's close, 5-4 in favor of Texas State. So any vote could make a difference right here. My wife likes the A. I'm sorry. You know, it happens. I mean, it does have the curse of Mountaineers in the middle, you know, so can't totally hate it. But West Virginia is the best Mountaineer, so there you go. That's all I can say. So 5-4. Last chance to get a vote in, change it, add to it, whatever. Yeah, I knew what you mean, the A on the helmet. But you all knew what we were thinking, so you had to clear that up. No, you're good, Rice. Don't feel bad. Who's number 4? That was Troy, remember? App State got 4 votes. Texas State got 5. Sorry, I misunderstood you. App State has 4 votes, and Texas State has 5 votes. But, JoJo up in here making people laugh. He did make me laugh. Oh, so that's why he asked who had 4. He wanted to tie that thing up. And we are tied up. So he wants a coin flip, because we haven't had a coin flip. So we might end the show on the coin flip. How about that? 5-5. Where is the coin? Make sure nobody's gonna flip. I don't think I've ever ended a show on a coin flip. Well, except Troy says App State, so that's 6. All right, I'm about to call it out. Tomorrow, same time. And we'll do Conference USA.
Are they like made fun of at school? Like, what's the deal?
Now Wisconsin fan is asking somebody to switch to Texas State. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, App State is taking the lead. 6-5. I'm about to close this off, guys. So here we go. Oh, basketball legend. He switches. All right, so now it's back to Texas State. 6-5. No, basketball legends switch, so they're up 6-5, Texas State. So this is the last call, last chance to switch, so get it in. Going once. Going twice. Done. Texas State takes 10th place. Alright, we got them in. Very good, guys. Alright, so our final voting for the Sun Belt. South Alabama was super chatted into first place. Georgia Southern was voted into second place. Coastal Carolina set a new record and was voted for third place. Troy was super chatted into fourth place. Then Arkansas State was. Who was the second one that took the? I done forgot. Somebody flip again. I think we're gonna leave it that way. But y'all help me out. Who was the second one that set the new record? Was it Louisiana? Let me check my. Yeah, it was Louisiana. Okay, we got it. I got this. All right. We'll do the coin flip. So Texas State will be heads, and Appalachian State will be tails. Here we go, guys. Texas State won anyways, guys. Heads. That worked out. Everybody's pleased. Let's go through it again. South Alabama super chatted in the first place. Georgia Southern voted into second place. Coastal Carolina, with a new record of 7 at the time, voted into third place. Troy super chatted into fourth place. Arkansas State voted into fifth. And then Louisiana sets another record with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With 10 votes. So the new record is 10 votes, and that was set by Louisiana for 6th place. Then Liberty was voted into 7th. Georgia State was voted into 8th. UL Monroe was voted into 9th. And Texas State was either voted or coin flipped into 10th place. Either way, they're in 10th place. And Appalachian State voted or coin flipped into 11th place. Either way, it's a done deal. Yeah, sorry, Troy. We were having notification issues, so I'm actually debating on that. Are y'all good with that, or should I try to? Because the SEC and the ACC were fine. Those two got notified. It was the Big 12, the Big 10, and the Pac-12. So, are y'all good with that? Or since the notifications were stupid at the time, would y'all like to revote? I'll leave that up to y'all. I'll look in the chats. Would y'all like a revote for 3 of them? That would be the Big 12, the Big 10, and the Pac-12. Speak now or it is done. And trust me, I would totally understand if y'all wanted to revote because the notifications really were not working. They were not working. Wisconsin fans, I don't want it to happen again. I know. I feel you, man. That was... I don't know why it happened. Oh, coin flip. Are y'all good with the coin flip to see if we do a redo? Y'all good with that? I'm good with that. I like that idea, actually. Coin flip to see if we redo the... Well, except for the Super Chats. The Super Chats would still stay. The Super Chats would still stay because those count no matter what. But as far as the actual voting, that will happen again. Alright, so I am going to flip the coin, alright? So, we'll go... We will go, okay, that works, Wisconsin. I think I marked them down on the paper, but just in case, yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, by the way, West Virginia got super chatted in the first place in the Big 12, so that can't be changed. That's a done deal. Alright, but as far as revoting, we'll go heads revote, tails we don't, okay? Let me shake it up first so make sure I don't know which side it is. Heads revote, tails we don't, okay? I don't even want to look at it right now. It's spinning. Oh, it says tails. It says tails.
She works at your school clothes.
I'll still think about it though, but according to the coin, we don't revote. Alright, so I gotta get off here, guys.
Coach.
But y'all are saying y'all wanna... Alright, whenever this goes up, y'all just let me know, and I'll go back and look at the comments, and we'll figure it out that way. Because y'all are really... It really seems like y'all do want to revote. We'll figure it out. But I gotta get off here, guys. It's getting late. I gotta put my kids to bed, school tomorrow, all that good stuff. Got to go to work. Unfortunately, I don't do this full time yet. And yes, we will do Conference USA tomorrow for sure. And I'll think about redoing the other. But as always, I appreciate y'all stopping by. The super chats, the likes, the subscribes, the joins, all that stuff. I appreciate it. And I will definitely see you tomorrow. And if you don't get the notifications, I'll be back at 8:30 Eastern Time. So however that translates into your time zone, do the math, and there you go. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.